Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Lucky Wolf and today I'm going to be playing some more VGC Regulation I on the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Ranked Ladder, and I am going to be using a Sun team. I'm going to be using a Koraidon team that did get top 100 at the Milwaukee Regional Championships. This team was made and piloted by Sableye VGC, who I will have linked in the description down below. Sableye did a full breakdown about this team, all that kind of good stuff. I'll have that linked, so if you are interested in the team, make sure to check that out. I would very, very much appreciate it. So like I said, this team does use Koraidon, but more importantly, I'm really excited because this team does use Brute Bonnet, and kind of like at the end of Reg G and now at the beginning of Reg I, we are seeing Brute Bonnet's popularity absolutely freaking skyrocket after it didn't really make an impact in earlier rule sets and earlier regulations. So I'm really excited to see kind of like what the emo mushroom can do. So without further ado, let's hop into the rental code. This is the team I am going to be rocking with today, and I'm excited because the last team I used was a Miraidon team, and it really leaned into the future Paradox Mons, featuring three of the future Paradox Mons. This team features Koraidon, which will set the sun, and does kind of like lean into the past Paradox Mons we do see in the Raging Bolt and the Brute Bonnet. The restricted core is the Koraidon, the Clear Amulet, Terrafire Koraidon, as well as a Terra Dark, Focus Sash, Calyrex Shadow Rider featuring Astral Barrage, Psychic, and Encore. And for a supporting cast, we do have the Assault Vest Raging Bolt, really just one of my favorite Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet. I love the way this Pokemon plays. I love this Pokemon's design. Like, from the second I saw this guy, I was like, oh yeah, that's him. That's him right there. We also do have the Terra Bug Incineroar. I think Terra Bug is really fun. This way you are able to resist the Body Press from Zamazenta and resist fighting type moves also from Iron Hands and things like that. We are rocking the knockoff, the Will-O-Wisp, Parting, Fake Out with the safety goggles. We do have the Ogerpon Rock, and then to round it out, we do have Terra Fairy, Covert Cloak, Brute Bonnet, rockin' Seed Bomb, Sucker Punch, Rage Powder, and Spore. And when I'm using this team, sure, this is a Koraidon team. Sure, this is a Calyrex Shadow Rider team. But to me personally, this is a Brute Bonnet team, and I'm really excited to see what the Emo Mushroom can do. So, let's hop into some games. Jumping into game one. Okay, we do see Double Genie. I said Double Genie as if that is the restricted duo. That's the restricted duo to me. But they do have Double Genie with the Miraidon and the Kyogre, which I think is a very interesting pairing. I love both of those restricteds. I love both of those Pokemon. I really like the way both of them play as well. I really feel like we haven't seen them together too much, so I'm really excited to see what my opponent's team can do. They also do have the Farigiraf. I do just think Farigiraf is just such incredible support on a lot of these Reg I teams. This way, you can click the Trick Room Imprison, but also you can click the, you can bring your Farigiraf so that your opponent can't do any priority moves, and then rounding it out with the Urshifu. I believe this is Urshifu Water, but I wouldn't be 100% shocked to see Dark-type Ursh. Okay, so what am I thinking here? What am I thinking? Like, Brute Bonnet, like, that's just an insta-lock, right? That's just, boom, you locked. This actually feels really tough. This does feel tough. I'm mostly worried, excuse me. I'm mostly worried because their Tornadus, I would really think is going to have the Rain Dance, right? I really think their Tornadus is going to have Rain Dance. Uh-oh. Okay, not really what I expected, but still relatively okay, I think. I really could spore their Tornadus. Okay, they just click, but they just click Dazzle, right? Tough. I'm gonna go Terra Electric. I'm gonna go Terra Electric and I'm gonna Web. Yeah, I like Terra Electric and Web, I think. This way, it will show me if they are Covert Cloak on their Torn. Okay, Torn swaps out, okay. So I won't get the Spore off unless it's lit. Oh. What do I have to say about that? Okay, they are gonna Terra, so this should be Terra Fairy. Wait, no, that's me. That's me, okay. Hi. What is it? Oh, sure. May I have a cheese stick when you get a second? Thank you. Okay, they do hit me with that fat Draco for 1,000! Okay, ouch. But this is still kind of okay. Like, as wild as that is, they just didn't really expect the Brute, and now they're asleep. That did 1 damage, but now they're asleep. Huge. They haven't taken a turn of sleep here. They have not, in fact, taken a turn of sleep. I'm gonna Seed Bomb whatever comes in, and I'm gonna... Well, I could also double the Landorus. I do not hate doubling the Landorus here, to be completely fair. I have in the back. Okay. Thank you! Sorry, I have a cheese stick here. Please don't mind me. We just, like, for whatever reason, we just didn't have food in the house today. Like, I don't know if that happens to y'all. We just truly didn't have food in the house. It's like 4 p.m. when I'm recording this and I haven't eaten yet. Oh. Wait, okay, it's not Specs. Interesting. Okay. Hold on. They take their guaranteed turn of sleep here. Okay, I'm gonna Sucker Punch that. Nothing really wants to come in here. I'm gonna Sucker Punch you. That is a huge get out of the way for me. I think I'm actually gonna Web again. I'm gonna Sucker Punch and Web. This covers for if they want to swap. They don't want to swap, but okay, I get rid of their Landorus, which is very good. I will absolutely take that. We should tank this, as we saw how much it did. Yep. And now they're at -4. We're gonna literally get 1 damage, but this is still, like, almost okay, I would say. The one bad thing is not the one bad thing, there's a couple bad things, but we have blown the Terra, which doesn't feel amazing. But if I can get chip damage on things so that my last 2 mons can close this out, I will feel very, very good. Okay, do they Terra here? And if they do, what is the Terra? They also have to be careful, it's only 2 more turns of electric terrain. I'm just gonna Thunderbolt the Tornadus here. I think. Sorry, so I haven't eaten anything today, so I'm gonna have a little bit of cheese. I run on cheese. I love cheese. Okay. Fire comes in. Okay. Are they gonna click Volt Switch here? If I somehow live this turn... Oh, I'm faster now? Okay. Like, look, we're at -2, but we're in terrain, Terra Electric. Like, you're gonna take damage. Yeah! Yeah! Okay. Okay, you do switch Voltily. Okay. Okay. Honestly, it's still very losable, don't get me wrong. It's still extremely losable, but that was not a bad bunch of turns, to be completely honest with you. I'm gonna Spore, and I'm gonna fully Thunderclap here. They could be Terra Grass. How do I cover? Is there a way to cover for everything? These two mons in the back. I'm gonna Spore and Thunderclap here. Okay, that is completely fair. They have to tear if they don't want to get spored. Let's see if they do. They don't. Okay. Okay. They do Bleak Wind there, though. We're still alive! Oh my gosh, Raging Bolt is a menace to society. And now they're asleep. Now they're big asleep, haven't taken a turn of sleep. Big. Okay. No more electricity, okay. Very big for me. I think I'm gonna click Spore and Thunderbolt here. Dazzle should clear me out, but have we seen all their moves? We saw Volt Switch? No. But they maybe aren't running Dazzle. There is a real chance they are not running Dazzle here. There is a very, very real chance they're not running Dazzle. Because that would mean they wouldn't be running Electro Drift. And it's like, are you really gonna give up Drift? Guaranteed turn of sleep, cool. Volt Switch. Okay, Raging Bolt finally goes down. Spore goes out into Kyogre. Okay. This feels like a bring out my horse moment, right? Like, I think I save Koraidon in the back. I think I have to save the Koraidon here. Or maybe I'm supposed to bring out Koraidon now. And click Flare Blitz. No, this feels like Calyrex moment. This feels like Calyrex moment, I think. I'm gonna Seed Bomb in case they're Sash, and I'm gonna Astral Barrage here. Will I do enough damage to this Kyogre? I think I will. I think I will. Okay, they get a first turn Wake, which is very bad for me. They do get the Tailwind. This actually might seal the game, but let's see. Excuse me, let's see. That does great damage, though. Okay, so the Torn will be in range of a Sucker Punch if I decide to go for it, and I'm +1. Okay, hold on. Okay. It's not fully over. Oh! Bonnet, I was unfamiliar with your game. Oh, I'm sorry. My apologies. I was unfamiliar with your game. That's my bad. That's my bad. Okay. So there is a real chance they don't have Dazzle, because it's like, what are you giving up, right? We saw Protect, we saw Volty Switchy, and we saw Draco Meteor. In my mind, you're giving up Dazzle because there's no way you give up Drift, in my humble opinion. But let's see. They also still haven't Terran, question mark? Darn. Okay. I'm gonna Rage Powder and Astral Barrage. Maybe I'm supposed to Protect here, but I think I can just do this. Still no Terra, right? They have outs now. Okay, wait. The Thunder Parachance is very real. Oh, they don't have outs, never mind, because we have a horse. We're just a horse. Okay. Nice. So first turn wake truly didn't matter. We just did too much damage with our horse. And then with our Bonnet. Yo, that game was actually perfect though. Bonnet sat on the field. Bonnet sat on the freaking field that whole game. Electric terrain, we don't care. I will still spore you. So that was a really, really good Bonnet game. Koraidon truly didn't make an appearance, but Bonnet was so good, and Raging Bolt was very good there as well, and I think I did choose the right time to bring in the horse, because I figured even if they got the first turn wake, horse should be able, they have to, so if they get the first turn wake, they have to choose between setting Tailwind and clicking a damaging move, and their Kyogre hadn't taken a turn of sleep yet, so I'm guaranteed a KO with my horse, as long as they aren't like Terra Normal Kyogre, or I guess Terra Dark. Then I'm guaranteed a KO with my horse. So I keep Sash intact, and I get to go to +1. So that's why I thought that was the correct time. I think that was true. We just got so much damage, and then that was that. So great first game. Yeah, I'm so excited. Great first game. Let's jump into a game 2. 2 games, 2 Kyogres. Okay. Swordfish, my beloved. I do love Swordfish. I was a Sword and Shield gamer. Swordfish was definitely a classic, a certified classic. I really like this team, though. It's literally Restricteds, Urshifu, Tornadus, never seen those two before. Truly, I don't know what they do. I've never seen those as a pair before. And then 2 drafts, 2 long necks. Okay. I do like that. Okay. But again, like, horrible. I just say quietly, horrible, and then there's nothing after that. Okay. I do once again think probably Raging Bolt is going to have to put in a heck of a shift here. Is going to absolutely have to put in a heck of a shift. And maybe I'm supposed to be going Pebbles! Wait, cute name. Pebbles time? Honestly, I really like Brute Bonnet again. I really like this as a lead again. I'm gonna be honest. It feels like arguably Pebbles is the correct call. I do not think Incineroar is the correct call here. They have a way to stop my fake out so they can just water spout me into next February. And then they also have what I would assume to be a water Urshifu to bot Surging Strikes me also into next February. So let's see. Okay. I like this. I like this a lot. I like this a lot. They do not have terrain, correct? Cool. I'm just gonna click Thunderbolt and Spore. Maybe I'm supposed to Spore this. No, I'm gonna Spore the Raging Bolt, I think. Okay, they're gonna Terra. Show me Terra Grass. Show me Terra Grass, baby! Yeah. I was kidding! I was kidding! That's too bad. But I have a Koraidon. I do just have a Koraidon, so I'm okay with that. Did it click the Draco button? We're extremely alive on 1? Crazy. Okay. Extremely alive on 1. What if I just Spored the Raging Bolt spot? I shouldn't do it. I shouldn't do it, but I'm gonna do it. Okay, they didn't swap. I will do it again. I will in fact do it again. I don't... Is Grass Terra Raging Bolt common? I'm so sad. I am so sad. Okay, I do get to go to +1 off their Tornadus. So that seems okay. I think I always lose this game. That was really bad. The Terra Grass was really, really bad. I'm gonna Astral and Spore. Again. I don't, like, I can click Sucker Punch, I just don't honestly think it gets me anywhere. They do Bleak Wind, they do connect with both. We are faster, we do get a big Astral off. So we get to go to +1 here, which is really nice. I guess the big question is, are they Snarl? Are you also Snarl? No, you're Webs. Okay, miss the horse? Okay. I have to think here. I feel like I can do something, but I probably can't at the same time, you know? We only have one more turn of Tailwind? Wait a second. I think they Ice Beam here, right? It's awkward because I actually need... It's awkward because I need to not have a speed drop here. I need to not have a speed drop here, but I also need to not get KO'd by Ice Beam. Like, it's just rough here, right? I'm trying to think if there's any way I can do this, and I just don't think there is. But let's see. The Terra Grass Raging Bolt really got me. Like, that was very good by my opponent. That really got me. Oh, they actually spout. Okay. Cool. Big eats. And Thunderbolt. Okay. Can we cook something here? Big questions. Big questions. Can we cook something here? Okay. I think I need to Flame Charge. No, I can't. I'm gonna Flame Charge Sucker Punch here. Into the Raging Bolt. This should pick up the KO. What I am trying to do is put myself into a position. What I'm trying to do is put myself into a position where these two Mons can sweep, and I make sure I outspeed everything. Okay, I want to say Flame Charge KOs, but I do not know. Sleep. Oh, Scarf? We saw that sleep turn first, right? Okay, big. But now I outspeed. Right? Like, that's faster than my Koraidon, and that shouldn't be faster than my Koraidon, correct? This is honestly very tough. Yeah, Zacian comes in. Okay. I'm gonna Collision Course, and I'm gonna Rage Powder. Hoping that the Collision Course puts my opponent's Kyogre... Perfect. Okay. I'm trying to get myself into a position where Collision Court, where both of these Pokemon will be in range of my horse. Huge. Okay. No first turn wake. Okay, big. Now I think I get to click... I think I get to click Flare Blitz and Sucker Punch. I feel like a Sucker Punch should pick up from here. Okay, hold on. I think I get to click Flare Blitz into Sucker Punch. Okay, they are gonna cancel. Okay, no, so okay. Yes, I think the play that I was gonna go for should clean up almost no matter what. Because even if somehow we get into a position where they, like, crit Behemoth Blade into my Koraidon, and then I am wrong and they aren't Scarf and they click Ice Beam, like, even if they pick up a double KO there and somehow Sucker Punch doesn't KO them, my horse will be faster, and my horse will be able, they will both be in KO range of an Astral Barrage. So that, and they've already Terra, there can't be like a jump scare Terra normal, so that's kind of the position I was putting myself in. I really feel like these two games have showed the strength of the team. I feel like these are like a little bit of a tough matchup, and the team has really just like been able to outbulk them, and we've really just been able to bring it back. Like, I think it really shows the strength of the team. I don't think I'm using the team perfectly, but I've been able to come back from like a bad turn 1 or 2, and then just be able to kind of reverse sweep, which is always a good feeling. Nice, okay, yo, very nice. Okay, 2 games down, and I'll catch you in a game 3. Whoa. I will say, my opponent's team, the color synergy, absolutely on freaking point. Hello. A work of art. Okay. Because they have 2 special attackers, is that Illumise that down there at the bottom? I believe it gets like Fake Tears and Encore, and I believe it gets Sunny Day. I just don't know if it gets both weathers. Tough. This is like, my opponent's team is super hyper aggressive. I think it actually might be Ensign hours, though. Like, I think finally this could be Ensign hours. I wonder if I can go Ensign Raging Bolt? I feel like I am so scared. I am so scared of just, like, Dazzle, Astral Barrage. Like, that feels extremely scary. Can't redirect any of that either. I can Fake Out, though. I do like both of these Mons. I just have to be very careful. I really actually feel like Brute Bonnet could do something here again. I really do, but I'm gonna do this. Sorry, don't mind me, I am enjoying a cheese snack. Did anybody read those books, like, I can't remember what they're called, maybe like Animorphs or something, when they were younger, and it's like the cover was always, it would be like a human, and then slowly there'd be like, it would start as just a regular human, and then they would slowly, on the cover, they would like slowly morph into an animal. And so there's one where it's like the animal is like a mouse or a rat, so it's just like a human person, and then you see them slowly morph into a rat. And I saw a meme, if you will, on the internet. And it was like, me, if there's cheese in the function. And I was like, yes. True. Okay. We have this. We have big time this. I can force them to Terra, right? Knock off into Web, maybe? They could be Covert Cloak. I will say Covert Cloak's definitely been falling off a little bit. It was much more common in Reg G. They can Fake Tears my Raging Bolt, but they cannot Fake Tears my... Okay, yep, there it is. They can Fake Tears my Raging Bolt, but they cannot Fake Tears my Ensign, as I am a Dark type, and that... Yep. Oh, goodbye, Ensign. Goodbye, Ensign. It's been fun, pal. It's been fun, pal. Why didn't I think of that? Why didn't I think of that? Silly me. I was too busy thinking about cheese. Oh. Wait. Okay. Hold on. Huge webs. Okay, we got a spicy little crit. Okay. By huge. Ooh. Does that mean I can't swap? What item are you? You're not lore. Oh, you're spell tech. Okay. But now they get to go to +1, right? So I can't swap out. That's the whole thing with infestation, right? Unless, can I? No. Okay. Just wanted to check. I really need to hold the Terra. As much as I don't want to, I really, really need to hold the Terra here, I think. I'm gonna Thunderbolt again. Oh, okay. Web is also fine. Like, I was actually considering going for Web. That's definitely a good Encore, but a Web is okay here. Did way too much, though. Please pardon you. But now they have to set Tailwind, and it's a speed tie, right? If I bring in my horse. I think I just gotta go for it, right? They are also Covert Cloak. It is important to note they are also Covert Cloak. Right? Yep. I'm gonna Astral Web. I'm gonna fully, yep, you have to here. But I will always live. Like, my horse will always live. I think it's a speed tie, right? Because they're -2 plus Tailwind and I'm neutral? Am I thinking about that incorrectly? Thank you for my +2. I will say, the Terra fighting, that did get me. That did get me, that did get me. I don't really see a way out of this game anymore. But I still have Pokemon alive. They appear to be extremely alive. Well, extremely is a strong one. Yep. Okay, yeah, I think it's cooked for us. I don't see a way out of this. I do not see a way out of this. Let me think, though. Three turns? Nah, right? Right. No. Well, can I play Encore Mind Games? I don't think so, yeah. I don't think there's any way out of this. They got me with the best of one tech. They got me with the best of one tech. Like, I guess I will protect. Oh. And web. I guess I was also supposed to go Terra Dark there. That is my bad. I think I was supposed to go Terra Dark, but I really felt like I had to hold the, like, I have to hold the Terra for my Koraidon because Koraidon literally drops to these two Pokemon. So I think that was my issue there. And plus, like, if I go Terra Dark, they just click Dazzling Gleam, right? Okay, buddy. I'm gonna need you to put in a full shift. I saved the Terra for you. I'm gonna need you to put in a full shift, baby. Okay, coincidence? The one game we didn't bring Brute Bonnet to, we lose? I don't think that's a coincidence. think that's a coincidence. I will say that, like, Terra fighting on Kali S, I have seen it a few times, and every single time I'm surprised. Every time I'm surprised by that. I wonder if Bonnet takes that. I was just looking for a double protect, maybe. Maybe. Or actually, I was just looking for a flame charge. Sorry, let me think. Oh, they have Sacred anyway. Yeah, it's cooked. So they are Sacred, presumably? Sacred, Sucker Punch, and Crash. Makes good sense to me. We actually got so close. Hold on. Okay. This one's tough, because if I know their Life Orb, did we see Life Orb recoil prior? Yes. I need to pay a little better attention, because, okay, hold on, how many more turns of Tailwind? Because I had outs, but I had to KO that Mon, and then hope that I live a Dazzle, and hope that I outspeed. But I actually did have outs here. Like, or maybe Flame Charge is even fine. Oh, I just missed the Lorb recoil. I missed the Lorb recoil, that's my bad. I wonder, what on this team is Sash? It wasn't, like, we saw it wasn't Sash Horse. Oh, look at the team. That's really interesting. It's not the Illumise either. Maybe it's Flutter? Oh, I had outs here. I did not play this endgame properly. Okay, can I get them on a read? No. Right? Like, that they protect. Like, maybe they go for a no. But yeah. Yeah, so, okay, my out there was, I mean, I still had to outspeed. I had to outspeed and probably still live another Dazzle, but there were outs there. I did not pay good enough attention to their item, I think, so that's definitely my bad. I didn't quite pay good enough attention to their item, but very, very well played from my opponent. Super scary team. Like, I think it was always going to be tough to come back from that turn 1, when they just caught me out with the Terra fighting, and then I was like, then after that, my Ensign, which is a really important member of the team, was just so low, so they got a +1 boost. Then I was also encored into Web, so I couldn't get quite enough damage. So I think that they played that. They really caught me with the Terra fighting. 100%. They caught me out with the closed team sheet goodness there. It was just hard for me to come back after that, but it's important to note I did have outs in that end game. I needed to go, if I go after that Mon, if I go after the Chien-Pao with a Flame Charge to ensure that I'm faster than the Miraidon, unless it's Scarf Miraidon, which we did see do well at Milwaukee, so I'm not gonna say it's definitely not Scarf Miraidon. But I would go after that Mon, I do Flame Charge, so I get my +1 boost, then I would, ideally outspeed the Miraidon, or if I don't, if it's Scarf, then I have to live a +1... Then I have to, sorry, no, not +1. Then I have to live a single target Dazzle, which I don't actually know if the Koraidon does, because the other Dazzle was spread damage. So I'm not quite sure about that, but there were better outs. I didn't see them at the time, but that's what they were, so that's why we practice, and that's why we look back, and we're reflective about our losses. We look to see what we could have done better, and that's definitely what I needed to do better. You know, Terra fighting, it's like, I'm never gonna swap, in closed team sheet, I'm never gonna swap in my Ghost Horse to take a Terra fighting attack, you know, like, that's just not gonna happen. So the Terra fighting, there's only so much I can do, but it's the plays after, I definitely could have done better. But, let's go to the rental code area for my final thoughts. This is a really fun team. I'm still a little bit disappointed in myself about that last game. Again, It wasn't a 100% win for me, but I had way better outs. I should have paid attention to the Life Orb recoil. So that's definitely my bad, but really fun team. I don't think that it is a coincidence that the 2 games we brought Brute Bonnet to were the 2 games that we won. I think Brute Bonnet put in a full frickin' day's work on this team. I really, really enjoyed it. I think the Raging Bolt was really fun as well. Once again, this team was made and piloted by Sableye to some really good success at Milwaukee Regional, so definitely make sure to check out Sableye in the description down below. I would very much appreciate that, and I do want to say thank you all so much for watching. If you did enjoy this content, if you did enjoy this video at any time, I know you're probably tired of hearing it, but it really does help me out. Please feel free to leave a like, comment, or subscribe. Don't forget to collision course that like button, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye!